Hi everyone, we're doing another fun video today. This is the This or That challenge, which is flying around all over on Instagram at the moment. So I thought I'd rope in my husband again.
Hello.
To help do this one. So, this or that. Ready?
That.
Totally. Okay. Physical or ebook?
Physical.
Physical book. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I can't read off ebooks. It's not the same.
Just doesn't work.
No.
Doesn't happen.
Not
Although I do have to read some of the digital comics because I haven't got them and you can't get hold of them, so I have to do that.
That's fair enough. Okay. Hardback or paperback? That's hard.
I prefer hardback
because they look nice.
Well, they're also better lasting and they're nicely laid out. But
for transportability,
paperback and fitting on the shelf, paperback.
Definitely. You know, and they're easier to travel in the car.
I've got my entire Star Wars collection on 3 shelves in paperback.
Yeah.
If it was hardback, that would be like 3 bookcases.
You think my fairy loot's on 2 shelves? They're hardback. There you go. Okay, cool. Short books or tomes? Ooh.
I don't mind. There's something nice about sitting down and reading a book in an afternoon or a couple of days. But then there's also, if it's a tome that's full of excitement and what's going on, then you don't
feel it, do you? You just keep going. Yeah,
you're happy going on the journey regardless of how long it takes.
Yeah, definitely.
But if it's a long boring book, oh, for goodness sake.
Well, I've normally given up by 100 pages, so I don't care.
Yeah. Game of Thrones, for example.
There we are, totally. Hey, you're still slogging through.
Well, I've not read it for a couple of years.
That's true. Okay.
Read a page the other day, just to.
A page, right? Okay, second-hand or brand new books? Oh, that's hard. Because a lot of books we get second-hand are because you can't get them anymore because they're out of print.
Most of them are in pretty good condition.
Yeah.
There's only a few with sort of broken spine or something. But I do have to sniff them because if they've been smoking while they've been reading it, I can't have them. It
stinks, yeah. It's not good. I mean, we've got a few second-hand library books as well, so that's got the book plate and everything in them.
That annoys me.
It does annoy me because you can't take it out without ripping your page. I have tried.
Or the ones with the magnetic strips in them.
Yeah, and there's nothing you can do about that. But you know, my Julia Mays, we were just saying, I've got 3 of them and they're all ex-library books and they're looking pretty good nick. You know, the spines are cracked, they look like they've been read a few times, but you know, they're not too bad.
But you can't get the new ones.
Can't get the new ones.
Don't exist.
It's bizarre. Okay, own books or borrowed books?
It's nice borrowing books to try them.
Yes.
So like, oh, that looks interesting, and you spend like the £20 or whatever it is to get it, and it's like
that was not worth it. No. Yeah.
So you can try it before you buy it, as you were. But if I like it, I'd like to have it.
Yeah, as you can tell. Totally.
But then, you know, we have to unhaul books that we've got. And actually, that series can go, or that author can go.
Libraries do have their place.
But I prefer owning them,
yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah, particularly our favourites. He's on the creaky chair again. Alright, that's enough. Right. Buy books in the bookshop or buy books online?
Bookshop. You got to go to a bookshop. It's just standing there looking at books. And games, because they get games in bookshops as well.
Yeah.
Proper
you can also, you're browsing the shelves and you find something that you didn't know was out or didn't know existed, and you find that on the shelf and it's like, oh, what's this? And it's really hard to browse online. I know I've done it a few times, going through Amazon, seeing, you know, what's out, what's coming up. And you spend hours scrolling through pages of Harry Potter, David Williams,
well, it's also
George
the search
R. R. Martin.
algorithms. You know, say it's something simple like The Witch or whatever, and you get everything else with The Witch of this and The Witch of that, or
it's like, I just want a book called The Witch, and you can't find it.
Yeah, or you order a book, well, it goes into you may also like, and it comes up with some bunch of stuff you don't care about at all.
No, and it's like, I just want this book. So certainly browsing in a shop is much easier, much more satisfying.
Yes.
But yeah, we do tend to buy more in the bookshop than online.
Yeah, we only go online if we can't.
Like today.
Like today.
Yeah, totally. You know, our bookshops are all shut, so we're supporting them online.
Well, the bookshop doesn't have it. So, well, we can order it in. Well, so can I.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is a good one. Read in silence or read with the music or TV on?
I prefer silence.
Do you?
I like silence.
No, I like music on. It's like yesterday reading Dragon Republic in the conservatory. You know, you're listening to your podcast in the dining room working. He's working from home. Boys were in the lounge watching their TV schedule that they've created. So I was in the conservatory and I put Dua Lipa on while reading the Dragon Republic. So
oh, that's fun.
Yeah. You know.
I don't have a problem with having
I don't like silence when I'm reading. I find it odd.
No, it don't bother me, but I prefer... I don't think, oh, I need to have some noise on in the background when I'm reading. I just
Just get on with it.
Because I'm so engrossed, I get it.
Well, so am I. I don't end up hearing the music or the telly.
Well, what's the point then?
I just like the noise. Must be me.
It is.
Okay. Fantasy or contemporary? What's an easy one?
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Avoid contemporary at all costs.
Yeah,
really.
we're not big contemporary fans in this house. I mean, there's a place for them, and if you love them, that's great, but not for us.
But I prefer sci-fi.
Sci-fi's pretty cool. That wasn't an option.
I know, but...
Well, if it's fantasy or sci-fi, which one would you go for?
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi. See, I have issues because I like a lot of fantasy. So
That's fine.
Yeah.
You like what you like, but just not contemporary, please.
No, okay, that's cool. Okay, read in the morning or read in the evening? If you could. I think it's the phrase, because obviously...
Well, both then.
One or the other.
I suppose reading in the evening's quite nice, because, I mean, the best part of the day's gone, and it's a case of just sitting down reading. Whereas the morning, it's a case of the impending need to do things.
To get up and get on the day. I mean, it was nice when I was a student and I didn't have any lectures till like after lunch. So I'd read for like an hour in bed before getting up because I knew I didn't have a rush to do anything. I do kind of miss that a little bit.
But in the ideal day, I'm not up much before midday, so...
No, that's very true. Okay. Reading solo or reading buddy?
Reading solo.
I'd
have got through the Wanderers had I been reading on my own. Somebody keeps going to sleep.
It's not my fault. It's tiring. I'm being up all day.
I'm up more than you are.
I know, it's true. I've done a couple of reading buddies readings, and it worked really well because it was, we did the Magicians. Was it Magicians? The Last Magician we did as a reading buddy on Twitter. I think I enjoyed it because so much though I sort of got ahead of everybody else. But certainly when the Fairy Lutes do their read-alongs, and it's a book I'm struggling with, it's a case of we're all reading up to a certain chapter each, and it's, I've got behind, I need to keep up. So I think it depends on the book, and I think it depends on who you're reading with as well. If it's like a group of you, I don't feel quite so bad charging ahead, because we're all at our different paces. But if I'm reading with one other person, I find it really hard to stay with pace or stay awake. Yeah.
The other thing is keeping up with everybody else. I mean, I'm not really been in a situation of that since school, really. But it's like everyone else is ahead of you because you're not interested in the book. It's like, we're on chapter 10 and you're still on chapter 1.
Yeah.
It's like, you have to catch up. It's like, I don't enjoy the book. Why should I have to catch up? Or you are enjoying the book is because of other things getting in the way. And everyone going, come on, we can't move on until you've caught up with us. I want to go at my own pace.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Love triangle or insta love? I don't suppose you get much of this in your books.
No.
I think I prefer insta love to a love triangle. Love triangle I don't see the point of because it's like, it's dishonest to be stringing along two people. It's like you either turn and say, no, look, I'm going to try and make it work with this person. You make your choice. You don't have... I just think it's wrong.
I suppose you can have more of a plot with the love triangle because insta love, there's nothing there. Well, I'm not saying there's nothing there, but it's like he loves her or they love each other and that's it, done. It's like, well, whoopee-doo. Whereas with a love triangle, you can tell a story just in that alone.
That's true. But it still drives me nuts.
No, I'm not saying it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Or a good thing. But I'd probably go for that one because it's slightly more interesting potentially.
Okay.
But yeah, I generally don't read anything of either of those in, to be honest.
No, I don't think you would. There we go. Friends to lovers or enemies to lovers?
See above.
Come on. I think I prefer friends to lovers. Enemies to lovers, I find, is everywhere at the moment. It's all too easy to make two people who hate each other kind of fall in love. But then it's like, is that because you've generally stopped hating each other and you can appreciate each other's qualities? Or is that because it's easier for the plot? Whereas I think to make genuine friends become lovers, I think it's harder to make that a believable step. So when it works really well, it's really satisfying.
Okay. Well, I'd say enemies to lovers. I mean, certainly Harry Harrison's Stone Store Rats. One of the enemies he comes across, he ends up marrying. And, it's a redemption story on top of this development of their relationship. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And, I say Harry Harrison, it's like 60s, 70s, so it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, that's so true.
And, all these tropes have been done to death, but...
that's why they're tropes.
That's why they're tropes. I think that's probably the better one.
Okay, cool. Chosen One or Secret Heir? That's hard. I'm trying to think of a Secret Heir book. Sort of like Throne of Glass. That would be her.
The Chosen One. Well, kind of way they're the same, really. You turned out to be the prince all along. Sort of, you are the chosen one.
Yeah, but in Throne of Glass, she doesn't know that for at least 2 books. and then suddenly she learns her heritage, and then it's like, you're the one that's going to save us all. I think the chosen one is the more common trope, because it's easy enough to say, oh, you're a wizard, Harry. Yeah, I mean, that kind of thing is everywhere now. You're special. You're the one that's going to save the kingdom. You're the one that's been chosen to defeat the great evil. You're going to be the one who will sacrifice themselves. That's an easy trope to do. Whereas someone who is found out that all along they were the king or the lost princess, a la Rapunzel, that's a lot harder to do in a book form, to keep that heritage secret without, you know, unless you tell it all as a first person, and they generally don't know until someone tells them.
I think the best one I've seen for that, and I'm going to go for it for this reason, is Men-at-Arms by Terry Pratchett, where Carrot turns out to be the heir of the king and the next king of Ankh-Morpork, but the whole thing is completely lampshaded.
Yeah.
And it's masterfully done.
Because you never know. You know, Carrot's just an overgrown dwarf.
Yeah,
you know.
Read it. It's really worth doing. But yeah. So I'm going to say Hidden Heir because of Men-at-Arms.
Fair enough. I might go with you on that one. Terry Pratchett, love. Okay, so Forbidden Romance or Soulmates? I asked you this a couple of weeks ago.
What did I say?
I can't remember.
I'm going to say Soulmates because Forbidden Romance always annoys me.
Yeah.
Because there's generally a very good reason why it's forbidden.
Yeah, they're brother and sister.
You know, or there's two people who are, you know, two tribes who are incompatible, and, you know, oh, it's a forbidden love, which means there's war and hundreds of people are going to die. I mean, it's a really selfish thing.
It is.
Oh, but we're happy. Yeah, but millions of people are dead because of this happiness.
Exactly. Whereas Soulmates. Xena and Gabrielle. Go and watch Xena Warrior Princess, people. Yeah.
You know, Soulmates, it's a natural thing.
It's a pure love as well, isn't it? You know, it is that we're meant to be together, and it's that undying love.
Yeah, not necessarily. Can't be antagonistic in some aspects or
again,
easy.
Xena and Gabrielle.
But by its very definition, it's not going to kill millions of people because of it.
Yeah, it's meant to be. Okay, and the last one, villain redemption or fallen hero?
Fallen hero, villains get what's coming to them.
Oh, you can't say that. I like Regina.
No, Regina needed a slap upside her face right from the start.
Yeah, but we might have missed a few seasons of angst.
Exactly.
I have to admit, I do like a lot of these rewritten fairy tales where it's from the villain's point of view, and you kind of understand them a lot more, and if their circumstances had just been slightly different, or someone had said just one kind word to them, they would have gone completely the other way. I am enjoying them.
Yeah, still no justification to be an arse.
Fine. So, fallen hero.
Fallen hero. Well, I've read many of those.
I'm trying to think of one. I can't think of one at all.
Yeah, Harry Dresden in Jim Butcher's Dresden Files. Yeah, he obviously was a hero at one point and
did something.
Yeah, he's got a past.
Yeah.
We've only read the first book, but
there's definitely more there going on, and yeah, he's on that sort of road to redemption kind of thing. I think Constantine's a bit like that.
Constantine and Tell of the Ketty J.
Very much so. Yeah,
they all were heroes, or they were reasonable
they're
people.
very much broken, aren't they? Yeah.
They're sauntering gently downwards.
Very much so. Yes. There you go. How's that?
That's rather painless.
That was rather painless, wasn't it? There's this and that challenge. Like I said at the beginning, it's all over Instagram at the moment and Twitter. So if you want to do one, just tag me on Twitter, or let me know down in the comments down below that you've done it, and I'll go and check it out for you. Thank you very much for doing that with me.
Well, I had no choice.
No, you had no choice. No, you don't get. So there we are. As usual, in the description box down below, there is a link to a small booktuber. Please go and check them out. My social media links and the link to my book blog, which is very rambly at the moment and very sporadic as well. I've been really bad at keeping up to date on that. But that's down there, so if you want to go and see what else I'm waffling on about, feel free. As always, thank you very much for watching, and happy reading. Bye.
See you later.